Hey guys, Shawn Ray here for Generation Iron with a recap of the 2018 IFBB Pro League Arnold Classic Australia. What a weekend it was. And we have a new champion by way of Carousel. Roelly Winklaar climbs his way into the victory circle. Roelly Winklaar had seemed to dry out just enough to pull out the victory over William Bonac, who maybe 5 pounds of water could have won that championship. He was holding a slight little film, although Roelly Winklaar also had a little film. Roelly just exuded so much more muscle. Pound for pound, Roelly Winklaar, who also won the muscular award at the Arnold in Ohio, just looked to be too big for William Bonac to do the repeat. And William, that slight little film of water really does make a difference on a little guy with so much muscle that it gave the window of opportunity for Roelly Winklaar to sneak in and grab his very first Arnold Classic Championship down under. That being said, our former champion, Dexter Jackson, looked to have a slight bicep tear. It looked significantly injured, and that might have affected a little bit more of his body in terms of some water retention, just enough so that William Bonac and Roelly Winklaar pulled him off. But even injured, he still had enough goods to crack the top 3, even with the injury, because he showed up so well prepared in Columbus, Ohio. Congratulations to Dexter. And what can be said about Lucas Osladil, our Brazilian Arnold champion? I told you, keep an eye out on this guy. He seems to have a very sneaky way of showing up and being very ripped when he's actually posing. When he's standing there, it's not as impressive. But when he flexes, you start to see things on his body that you just don't see on the other bodybuilders. Congratulations to Lucas Osladil. Hiatus Yamagishi, the Asian sensation, seemed to dry out just enough to put a few guys in his rearview mirror. Hiatus Yamagishi moved up from the 212 a year ago to Ohio in the open category. Didn't have the goods, but he was working with Milos the Mind Sarchev, who with 2 weeks of preparation time helped dry him out nicely to the point where Hiatus landed in an open division in the top 5. Now the bigger story, Kevin Levrone did step on stage. A lot of people thought he wasn't going to make it to the stage for numerous reasons, but Kevin did not disappoint his fans. He got on that stage. He was very clear about what he was trying to accomplish. He said he wasn't going to take himself to the danger zone and do the dramatic things he used to do when he was younger, which is dry out. Well, it looked apparent. Kevin showed up, significantly bigger, not better than his 2016 Olympia, watery, thicker in the waist, the back was significantly down, the hamstrings were non-apparent. Nobody beats Father Time, and Kevin wasn't going to do it this past weekend. Had it been a different platform, had it been a Masters contest, Kevin might have fit in nicely. But since this is the IFBB Pro League, this is definitely not a stage that Kevin Levrone needs to find himself on again anytime soon. Thanks for the memories, Kevin Levrone. I'll see you poolside with a Mai Tai very soon. And also, the big bad wolf. He was there, Dennis Wolf, but he was non-factor. Dennis Wolf didn't have the size, didn't have the detail. He still has a long way to go. Now that being said, he's coming off of a 2-year hiatus with a nerve neck injury. That's a hard one to come back from. This is a big show to try to come back to. All eyes are going to be on Dennis Wolf as far as what's he going to do next, because there are some shows out there where he can compare favorably. On the women's side, you had a repeat. Candice Lewis wins the women's figure championships. She did so well 2 weeks ago in Columbus, Ohio, and even a year ago when she won in Australia, that she went back and just did it again, holding off Sydney Gilliam, who was a very good qualified competitor who will be challenging for that title very soon. Also in the women's bikini, another repeat champion, Angelica Teixeira. This girl, all she does is win. The Olympia, the Arnold, and now Australia again. So where does that take us? Stay tuned to Generation Iron Network. Find out where we're headed next. I'm Shawn Ray for Generation Iron.